Daniel Banky, and I've been here about 5 years. I've worked at this SafeHouse and the Desert Program. I've been in this business of teenagers for about 20 years. I had a friend, I was about 18, and I had a friend who was working with younger kids and said, hey, I'm doing this, I'm in this field, you've got to be involved. And at the time, being 18, I think I was working at a video store. Went through a few trainings, and I still wasn't sure. And then when I first met the clients, they were younger at the place I first started. There was a kid who was about 8 years old. They told me to, every 4 hours you got to check his temperature, so you got to wake him up. 4 hours goes by, and I wake this kid up, and he just rolls over, and you can see that he's not feeling well. I'm like, hey, and I gotta take your temperature. He rolls over, kind of looks at me, and then rolls back over. I'm like, oh man, I feel so bad. But he doesn't. I don't know this kid, and he's not even freaked out that some stranger is here. And then that was hitting me, and I'm like, hey, I gotta take your temperature. And he turns to me and starts flipping me off and starts yelling at me and screaming, just leave me alone, and go home and leave me alone. I went right back to sleep. And I was just like, from then on, I was like, this is the field for me. Where else can you have that? Each day was something new and something different. And even the days that seemed like it was the same thing, there's always something different. Once I got into the teenagers, to have a conversation with somebody, to have somebody on the other end who has a life. I mean, they know what they want, or they think they know what they want, and they know where they're going to go, and they just want the help to get there, some of them. So yeah, it was just, I don't know, it just seemed like it fit. So that's how I got started.